Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel GanoPython. In this tutorial, we are gonna learn about the interpolation. What is interpolation? Uh, how we can find the NaN values with the interpolation. We'll see in this tutorial, and we'll see the methods of interpolation. Okay, with the this matplotlib with the graph. Okay, so let's go ahead, guys. The interpolation is used to find the unknown values. What that means if you have the NaNs or if you have the none values in your data, so with respect to this known values, it will find the NaN. That means the interpolation. Okay, simply it will find the unknown values with respect to this known values, right? So this is the interpolation. Now we'll go ahead and we'll see the methods. What are the methods that we can do in the interpolation to find the NaN values? Okay, so we have the two data set, that is data underscore 1, data underscore 2, both having the unknown values, right? You can see here that is NaN as well, right? Now we will use this first data set, that is data underscore 1. Now the simple syntax is to find the interpolation, that is data underscore 1 dot interpolation. Inside this, if you are not passed the any method, so by default it will take the linear method, right? Okay guys, now you can see here that these are the unknown values NaN. You can see here it is now filled with the values with the interpolation, right? Now we have, let's say we will put the method inside this parenthesis. Let's say method equals to, let's say, linear. You can see here the result of the NaN is the nothing about the same in the both output, right? So by default it will take the linear. So you can choose anything. Anything means you can choose the methods. We have 10 methods. Now we are going to learn 10 methods. Okay, how we can plot that 10 methods? So 5 methods we will take in this tutorial, and next tutorial we will take 5 methods, right? So we'll go ahead, we'll let's say we'll put same here, and we are gonna copy this, and we'll show you the next method, that is quadratic. Quadratic. Okay, you can see here we got the output, but the output is different. You can see here that is 8. What are the unknown values? That is NaN values. You can see here that 8 point, here is 8.3274. Here is 8.66. So the output of the NaN will be different in each of the case, in each of the method, right? So we'll go ahead. I will explain this in a deeper way in the when we will plot the graph. Okay, so the next method we are gonna use that quadratic, then we'll use the cubic method. You can see here the output are different. Okay, near about same, but something a dissimilarity you can see over here, right? We'll go ahead, we'll use one more method, that is polynomial. But in the polynomial you should have to mention the order of polynomial. Okay, and once you will execute, you can see you will get an error because you have not you can see here what is this error, that is you must specify the order of the sp line. Okay, this is also a method. Okay, we'll see this in the next tutorial, but just remember spy line and the polynomial both are the same, so we should have to mention the order. So order, let's say second order polynomial. So you can see the output of this are the different. You can see over here, right? Now we'll try to fit this in a graph so that you can understand how we can calculate the NaN values with a different method. Okay, and how this means how this will see, or we can see in our that is graph. Okay, the difference between the methods. So let's go ahead, we'll use the same, that is plt dots. First of all we'll use the scatter plot, and we are gonna use this inside the scatter plot. What is our first, that is data set? I'm using that one here, that is data underscore 1, right? And the first element, what is the first element? That is means first row I'm using, that is m, sorry, first column. And what is the second column? That is n. So data underscore 1 inside here, let's say n. You can see we got the graph, but how we got, you can see over here. Let's say I will call the data underscore 1, data underscore 1. In this, whatever the non-NaN means whatever the values we have, that you can see here 1 2 3 4 values we have, and fifth one is 0, right? So 1 2 3 4 values we have plot over here, and fifth is 0, right? So this will not plot. So we have these values, but you can see here between these values we have NaN, right? Between this value we have NaN. In that case, you can do simply here as well, that is interpolation. You can do here as well, if you want to do here in this place, or you can do here as well. Okay, so I will show you how to do here. Let's say here as well, interpolate. Okay, inside I'm gonna means it will take the by default, that is linear. Once you will execute, you can see here the what are the NaN values it will fill now, right? So this is the interpolation method that it will fill the NaNs. So for that I am removing these steps now, so that you can understand the remaining methods how this will work, right? So you can see here the nulls values, whatever we have, we can't see over here. That means we have the NaN, right? Now we'll go ahead and we'll plot the, that is let's say first of all I'm gonna use, okay guys, understood this one? Because we can use here interpolation method, or either we can use the separate one, right? So the first one, that is data underscore 1 dot sorry, I need to use the column, that is m, and simply using here, that is interpolate, and inside I'm gonna use the method that is linear. First is linear, okay, and simply I will copy this thing, and this is the x column, right? You can consider this is the x column. Now we are doing with the y column, that is n. Interpolation with the same, and I'm gonna use this, you can change the size here as well, so it looks fine. So size equals to, let's say 400. Whether it will execute, you can see here. And one more thing I'm gonna use here, that is I'm gonna use here, that is let's say this marker I'm using, that is the set star. Okay, and here I will put the alpha, so you can see the what are the behind, means if any graphs we have in the behind. You can see here that I will increase the size of marker size equals to, let's say 200. Oh sorry, it's too large. You can see here that I will change the color as well. Color, let's say red. I will put it down. Okay, and I will put the alpha as well, so that you can see whatever the graph backside. You can see here that before we have the 4 element only, 1 2 3 and 4, and remaining are unknowns. So with the interpolation method, with the linear method, in the interpolation we have filled that one, right? So this is the linear method. Now we are going to use the different one, so for that we simply copy this one and we'll use the different method, that is simply we will put here, that is quadratic. Okay, here as well I will change the quadratic. Okay, now and this marker also as well I will put it round, and color will change. Let's say we'll put it black. We'll see how this will looks like. You can see here first, that is this linear method is going in a star. You can see the star marker, so it will go like it is going like this now. But in the quadratic, you can see the difference between this linear method and quadratic. This way, this is going like this. Linear method, it will take the straight line. You can see here, I will put the comment over here so that you can see. Sorry, maybe something goes wrong. Okay, so this should be the comment. So you can see here that this linear method, we are getting the straight line. You can see straight line here as well, straight line. Okay, straight line we are getting over here. But in the quadratic, you can see we are getting some different result. You can see over here. I will comment out this one. Okay, sorry, this need to comment out. You can see over here that we are getting in a different way, right? Hope this will make sense, guys, how we are doing. And why I am showing this one, because to know how means how these methods will work, right? Okay, everybody knows that interpolation is to fill the NaN, right? But how this will looks like, the difference between the each of the methods, that we can see in the graph, right? Now we'll go ahead and we'll plot the that is next one. That method is cubic method. Okay, so cubic, I'll put it here. Okay, here as well I will change. Okay, now, and I will remove this mark and I will put X. Okay, I will execute this one. Something goes wrong. Okay, this cubic, sorry guys, cubic, and the color I will change into, let's say, blue. You can see over here now we got the graph, but it is up till this point it is same. No, sorry, till this point it is same as the quadratic. You can see over here that I will comment out this one. You can see over here that near about same, but this looks different. And this the blue lines means this cubic is going is going below to the this, that is quadratic, right? So this is the difference, that means not much more difference, but this is a difference between each of the method, right? And now for that we'll use the label as well, so that you will understand. Label, label, I'm gonna use the label, that is this is for linear, and same I will use for here as well. And what is this? This is a quadratic, right? Okay, and here the label equals to, that is cubic. Okay, once you will execute, okay, we need to put the plt.legend so that it will show. You can see here, and I'm gonna use pbox.to, that is anchor equals to 1,1. How this will work I already explained, guys. And one more thing I'm gonna use here, that is I will fit this thing, that is figure equals to plt.figure, and inside I'm using the figure size, and here let's say 6,6, and I will fit this dot type layout. Already we have did this, guys, how to do the formatting. Okay, you can see over here that now we have this legend as well, this star showing the linear format, and this quadratic showing the round, and the cubic showing the x, or we can say the cross. Okay, hope this will make sense, guys. Now we have one more, that is polynomial. We'll see this is the last, and we'll stop this session here. Simply we'll copy this one and I will paste it over here. That is polynomial. Polynomial and order, I'm gonna use 2. Simply I will copy these things and I'm gonna use here. Okay, then I need to change this as well. That is this marker. Put it down. The marker, let's say what should we put, anything, let's say round only, and I will put the color, let's say pink. Okay, pink is cubic, we need to change the label as well. There is a label. Okay, here we'll put the polynomial. You can see here polynomial, we can show this. I will comment out this one so that you can see. You can see here, guys, this near about same as quadratic, right? I will show you here. I will, because some methods are similar to the other, so I will comment out this one, and I will show you. I will comment out this as well. I will show you you can see maximum the quadratic and polynomial both are the same, right? You can see here. Okay, so like this some of the methods are similar and some of the methods are different, but that difference is not that much. Okay, so this is the difference between each of the methods inside the interpolation. Okay guys, hope this will make sense. In the next tutorial we are going to use the remaining methods inside the interpolation. Okay, interpolation is nothing but to fill the NaN. Okay, that's it guys, that's it for this video, and hope this will make sense. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you are new on this, and like also. Thank you.